So we will do now the maintenance of the needle gantry. So let's go. First, we start by opening the two covers. So we can see the aspect of the needle, the greasing, how dirty it is. We have to check the locker. This part is making sure that the needle stay at the top position. We have to check the tension of the chain and put oil on the chain. Here we will put grease. I will explain why. The first thing that we do, we clean up all grease. So let's do it. So why do we need to clean the whole grease? Because with time the grease becomes sticky. We'll see after on the second machine, an older machine which has a lot of sticky oil, and this sticky oil can create an issue with the machine. So here, for example, you have on the side already some sticky oil, you can see. It's because with time you have some dust of cardboard that goes with it. But if you don't put grease, if you put only oil, very quickly, maybe a few days after, the oil will go away and the needle will rust. This is why we need to put grease at this level. Okay, after doing that, I put this kind of grease. Well, you can put any kind of quality of grease. The cheapest is okay. Well, I have a trick. I take a small piece of cardboard and I put oil like that. I put grease like that. So after greasing the needles, we go to the chain. We clean a little bit the chain to remove all the dust of cardboard, or the cardboard dust. And on this case, we will put oil. Then we also have to check this mechanical holder. If the bronze ring is broken, you have to replace the locker. The last thing is, you have to check the bronze guide, if there is not too many gap, which is okay here. And you also have to check the visual aspect of the needle. You can have scratch, and if there is scratch, at this time you will have to replace the needle. So here we are on a machine that is quite older, and as you can see, the sticky grease, you have a lot of sticky grease, so you really have to clean this sticky grease here. And you see that maybe the machine has not worked for some time. It's a little bit rusty because maybe they forget to put maybe some grease from sometimes, and so we can see it's not good. So remove all the sticky grease and put new grease. On this machine we can see that there's an issue here. We have to, you can see this, the chain, you have to do the tension of the chain. And I wanted to compare between an older machine with a new machine, what can be the difference. So we are finished with the greasing and the oiling. We just put back the cover in place and it's done. So now we will start the maintenance of the wire twisting block. So to be able to do that, we will lift the block by removing this bolt on both sides and just open this one. Let's do it. So we have to lift up the block up to the safety will. Okay, so now it is safe. So while the block is lift up, we have to clean under the block because all this cardboard that you can see here will potentially go inside the block. So we have to clean all of that. So we clean it, especially here. This one, you see, you can have. So all of that must be cleaned. We will close the door, start the machine in using the manual box, just to run and to clean the twisting block. So we have to reset the safety. After we close the door, so now we reset the safety. Then we use the manual box. Since we will go up, we can use the maintenance mode. The maintenance mode will allow us to open the door and we will do the cleaning, but you must be certified to do this job because it's a bit dangerous. You must follow the procedure. Let's do it. So first, we clean it. So here I will use a tissue, but you can use a brush. Some guys are using air jet, whatever. You clean the block. How to start? Let's first turn it off just to speak. So inside as well. And then we will start the machine again. And that is the dangerous part because we'll make the twister turn and you must do it reverse rotation, otherwise this plate can catch your finger and you can have a finger cut. So you have to be very careful doing that. We have to clean. So this is dangerous again. You reverse rotation and you clean. And especially inside you can have wire, you can have piece of cardboard. You really have to clean. For example here, you have a piece of cardboard inside the hole. You have to know that this hole is where the wire gets tied. So if you don't remove the piece of cardboard or if you don't remove the wire, you will have wire issue. That's it. So you clean. And when you turn the block, the wire has a tendency to fall down. That's exactly what we want. So let's turn it again. And since the reverse knot, you see this, if it turns this way it will cut your finger. This cut your finger, catch your palms, so it really have to turn reverse way. We put oil on the chain. So before putting down or after, but since it is like that, this sensor must be on. Okay, so we will turn the block and we make sure that the twisting blade is in the proper position. Here it is in the proper position because it's light on. Then we can put down the block. Let's remove the safety. So we just put back the screw, we close the door and it's done. So let's start to do the maintenance on the press plate. So to do the maintenance on the press plate, you have to move the press plate about 20 centimeters. So let's do it. So in order to show the client that we are on site, You have to barricade the place, whether here in the client side you already have something or you add this tape. Then after we will move the press plate forward. So you have two possibilities, whether you do it manually or using the automatic mode. We will do it automatic mode. So the press plate move automatically from 20 centimeters. We have stopped the machine with the emergency stop there. And then now I will get inside the machine, so I will really turn off the machine. The way to turn off the machine is first to turn the switch off. I take the fuse and I put a padlock. Sometimes I also disconnect the wire to make sure, because I'm going to get inside the machine. The fuse are with me. And discotheque, I know that this wire will not allow that to start, and then I will reconnect later. So we will go and do the press plate maintenance. So before going inside the machine, I put a padlock on the electric panel, get the fuses on me, that I will carry on me, and I disconnect the wire. So now I think I am safe. We must be safe. So let's go in. So the first thing, when we came to the machine, we noticed that there is one wire that was not working. So we have to ping the rope that is here. And here we can see that there is big. This is why the wire is not working. We have to ping the cardboard out. Okay. See, that was the problem. That's the plant expands. So we have to make sure that everything is clean from up to down. So here you can you look at the wear aspect of the rubber plate. In this case, it can still go. So next visit, probably we will have to replace this part. So on the side of the machine you have a scraping system. So at the same time you can clean all the cardboard that are inside. Okay. So here also we have to clean. Sometimes you have cardboard that is going under here. So in this case you have nothing, but we have to clean under the scraper. So here we have to look at the aspect, visual aspect, the wear aspect of the press plate knife, and the body knife on the opposite side. So here on this side you can see the body knife. Yeah, they are quite okay. The wear is okay. On the other side there, you have to look at if the scraper, the top scraper is free. So here we have a top scraper. Sometimes you have cardboard that is sticking here, for example, here, the scraper. So now, after being secure, padlock the electric panel, let's go inside and put grease all this way here on the side wall and also here down on the side wall. We put a little grease there on this, that is for the sensor. Inside you have wear part. Don't put anything on the bottom because it's useless. That's it. So as we are inside, we can also look at the cylinder rod. No scratch. If you have a scratch, that means that your cylinder is dead. So make sure that there is no scratch. At the same time, you can also look if you have small leak here. If you have a very small drop and the machine is new, it's not really a problem. But if you have a huge leak at this level, So you have to do something. It's most probably because you have a scratch on the cylinder rod. Then it's an issue. So here it's the cover to access the total wheel. So we'll clean inside and make a little oil or greasing. Here we have to clean, because if there's dirt inside, it might block the wheel. Make sure that it is running well, and we put a little grease or oil inside to make sure it's free. So here we put grease into the axle, a little bit of the thread. Let's remove the cover. So here we can see that the wire is rusted, so it would be good to put to pour a little oil to make sure it's oily. So by the end, so we'll put a little grease on each of every door. Let's start like this one. And let's repeat that on every door. So put oil on all the rollers to show the side here. Okay. This one also. And that's it.